I'm 42 years old, and I found myself on numerous occasions over the last 3 days, tearing up.
There's a lot of sad stories about people in camp.
Coming here, I got to see another side of Mimi that I don't usually get to see.
They went through a lot. They went through a lot for me.
A date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
120,000 persons of Japanese ancestry were transported to an assembly center where they lived for months, eventually being transferred to one of 10 relocation centers.
I started this diary on May 12th of 1942. My first entry is, I got ready for evacuation, said goodbye to my friends. On May 13th, 1942, I said, arrived at Fresno Assembly Center, fixed a barrack nicely, got very tired, met friends, and so forth. And then the next day we got a typhoid shot and smallpox shots. Everyone was sick. I'm Rinko Shimasaki Enosaki, 91 years old, and I was in Fresno Assembly Center, Jerome, and then when Jerome closed, we were sent to Rohwer. There's, a lot of sad stories about people in camp. And I don't know why we called it camp, because, camp sounds like a good place, but I don't think camp was necessarily such a great place. It was fun for young people like me, since I was only about 15 or 16 when I got evacuated. For a lot of the older parents, they lost so much because they had such a short time to get rid of their property or to try to get someone to take care of it. Since I was just a kid, I didn't have that sort of thing to worry about. Sometimes people would say, how was the food in camp? Most of the time it was reasonable that you could eat it, but other times we had such things as canned squid, hominy. I'd never heard of hominy and grits. When we had meals like that, I just couldn't eat them. So my mother, who worked in the mess hall as a dishwasher, would bring me home a bowl of rice to eat. So that was real good.
I'm 42 years old, and I found myself on numerous occasions over the last 3 days, tearing up because of the meaning behind the whole experience for me, and to be in the place where my grandmother and her 8 brothers and sisters, along with her parents, were interned, and to see where they were and to imagine what their experiences must have been like. And reinforced the belief that I have that, you know, I am blessed because
They went through a lot.
they went through a lot for me so that I wouldn't have to experience what they did.
Even though I'm glad I got the chance to come here with you, it's hard to call it an enjoyable experience because just of what it is. I mean, I hate the fact that people treated you that way. What kind of struck me was how little there actually is there. There's not much left. But, I mean, it's a historic site, so I was expecting there to be something, and there was a cemetery, and then there was a big field of nothing. I thought there might be remains of the buildings left over, or something to show what had once been there.
This is a part of our history, and it needs to be told, regardless of the good or the bad. If it's not told, it's forgotten, and there's lessons to be learned. And what happened to my grandmother shouldn't happen to anyone ever again.
Coming here, I got to see another side of Mimi that I don't usually get to see at home. She's known in her community for doing a lot for others. But here, seeing her with others who were in the concentration camps and with other people who have come here to learn about them, I've seen her open up more and show strength that on some level I knew was there, but just had never had the chance to see before.
You've touched the lives of many people.